EJC duels meant for this program? How have you guys used them to make better on marketing or wherever it may be that helped you?
Yeah, the whole idea was just it's just so difficult to get a ticket into the rec hall. There's such a long waiting list for season tickets, and there's not a lot of turnover. So I mean, you could wait your whole life and not have a chance to buy season tickets. So the idea was just move to a larger arena and give everybody a chance to watch the team, once or even twice as we did last year, a season. So that was the whole point. I mean, it's been fun also because I think we have the three largest duels in the history of college wrestling in the Jordan Center outside of the two football stadium dual meets. So maybe we got to do something about that at some point. But so they've been incredible atmospheres. We've had great matches, very entertaining matches, and this will be a great match. Lehigh has a very good team. There's a lot of intriguing matchups. They've got, they're going to be ready to go. It's a big match for them. It's a big match for us. So it'll be fun.
Any different atmosphere twists this year with the Jordan Center?
Well, Pat was going to dress up as, was it a pirate?
Yeah, I'm dressing up as a pirate, Johnny Depp style.
Yeah, and he was going to do some announcing that way, but nothing different. I mean, I thought our marketing and the whole crew's done a fantastic job. Last year was great. We got to have the band down there. I think that added a lot to the atmosphere. The big thing is we have to go wrestle. We have to go compete and score points, and that's one thing that that this team will do. We've got some guys that are as fun to watch as anyone you'll ever see in the history of college wrestling right now in our lineup. So hopefully people will come out. I know we still have tickets available, so hopefully people will show up. I know there's a big game the day before, so go to the football game and then hustle back here and get to the Jordan Center. That's the plan.
Would you guys be interested in wrestling at Beaver Stadium, and what do you think maybe that would take?
I don't know. We've kind of talked about it, not too seriously. I mean, we've been talking about that since we got here, just because you sit in the corner there, and it's just when we go down there with recruits and the student section, it's such an amazing atmosphere, and to be able to throw a mat down there. But we haven't really pursued it. I don't know if it's not really a goal. I would guess at some point, it's always about just making progress and doing a better job and increasing in all areas of the program. And so if that means that we head and do an outside duel at some point, I certainly wouldn't say that it's off the table. But we don't have a plan where, hey, next year, or 2018, or some year we're going to have an outside match. There's just a lot of factors, things you have to consider, being outside. And if we want to go that way, maybe we will. I mean, both dual meets have had just incredible weather. The Iowa-Oklahoma State, and then Rutgers-Princeton. It was a beautiful day.
And then it was nice.
And then
3 hours later.
Yeah, then it was a nightmare just a couple hours later. So we would obviously expect the same kind of weather if we were to do it, but we'll see.
Cale, how is it for you guys as coaches to keep these guys, I don't want to say not focused, with an unusual start to the season?
These guys are they're competitors, regardless of the start or what we're going to, where the match is, they're going to be the same. The majority of our guys are like that, so, we're not too worried about it. I mean, we're in here training, and we're ready to compete whenever and wherever that is. And I think we have, our schedule. Lehigh has a great team. Stanford had some great matchups. We had some great individual matchups at the Keystone Classic, so we were happy about that. And the season's we're going to wrestle everybody, and we'll be ready in March. That's always the plan, just progression and get better and enjoy what we're doing. So we do get better. It's hard to get better if you don't enjoy what you're doing and the process. But we have a team that's more just making sure they're ready to go and excited, and make sure that enthusiasm stays high.
Did you have Keystone Classic clear up any of the couple lineup spots that you thought maybe weren't quite settled yet, or is it still?
No, I don't think so. I think they've gone back and forth. I think 41, it's Moss and Gulabon now, and they haven't wrestled yet, so that's something that'll take place here soon. And 74, they just went back and forth again. So we have decisions to make there, but we're not in a rush either, because we just want these guys we want to get the right guy in there as we go down the final stretch. And sometimes you just got to let them wrestle and give them chances to compete, and under pressure filled types of situations, and not, and wrestling each other is important as well. But we're not in a hurry to set that lineup right now.
It seemed like when Cade was a starter for you guys a little while ago, he was maybe neutralized by some of the issues with his knees, where some of his best traits, being able to throw guys, was kind of neutralized. I mean, is he healthier now, and are we seeing more of that? Do you think that can be more of a factor for him now?
Yeah, I think remaining healthy is important for him. He just has to train a little differently, so he's ready to go on match day. But when has been our starter off and on, he's done a great job. I mean, he's a guy that you can count on to give his best effort. Right, he's a great kid, and as a coach, if you could just count on everybody to give their best effort, coaching would be pretty easy. I think that's generally not the case. So when you have kids like Cade Moss, you certainly appreciate that. And then the winning and the improving will come along with that. But so that's what we're hopeful for. And Cade did some real nice things on Saturday. Obviously, Gulabon is capable of doing incredible things, and even Dawn had a nice tournament and is improving and competing hard as a freshman at 41. So it's exciting. I don't have any answers for you right now.
Would you say the first 3 matches maybe are pretty key for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're real tough in those weight classes, and right out of the gate they have the returning All-American and just a tough kid. So yeah, the first three weight classes are huge. I would guess we'd start at 25. We usually start at 25 with Lehigh. Seems like So that first match will be real exciting.
Is there any lineup changes to expect this weekend at all by chance, or don't know? Or is it the same as what we've seen?
We don't know yet. Really, it'll be kind of a game day decision. We're still watch some things this week and look to make a decision based on what happens. But I mean, the only changes would be a couple weight classes, obviously. So.
I can't remember when we talked to you right before the season on media day, if you had mentioned McCutcheon as a potential option at 97. I don't think you did, but I guess at what point, how's he look with more weight on him, and do you think that's a viable weight for him?
Well, he wrestled 195 in high school, right? So he can wrestle the upper weights, and I wrestle with him weekly. Varner wrestles with him weekly. I mean, by the week. I'm not talking about WEAK weekly. He can scrap, so he can wrestle with big guys. I think his health has been an issue the last couple years, and with his weight up, that I don't think it'll be as much of an issue for him. So, but yeah, that was just a situation where we didn't know what was going to happen. We were just willing to let it play out and be patient with it, and it was Matt's idea. After the second wrestle off, I think he called Coach Cunningham that night or the next day and said he was going to 97. So, it's his idea, and he feels good about it, and he's wrestling real well. He's got to wrestle a little differently than at 84, but he's just a good athlete, has a great feel, strong kid, good in the tie-ups, good on the mat. So he'll be competitive there, as we're seeing.
Is there ever any joking around here among like Bo and Zane and Jason as far as the number of falls that they get?
Well, yeah, they're definitely competing for those things. I mean, they're definitely competing for takedowns. They're competing for bonus points, and they want to win as a team, and they want to see one another get the pins. Obviously, they do that. I mean, but part of the fun is who can get the most pins, and not just those guys, but we want everybody competing for those things in a friendly way. The examples that they have, I mean, even Vincenzo's been scoring a lot of bonus points, scoring a lot of points. Your team's going to get better, and it's going to make it a lot more fun. So, and all the awards that we hand out at the end of the season, they're not coaches' awards. They're who got the most takedowns, who got the most bonus points, those types of things. So, last thing you want to do as a coach is give out awards, and where you're having to make a decision, and then the parents are mad and the grandparents are mad. So you just those are what the awards are. So these guys know, not that they're doing it for a little plaque, obviously, but if you kind of get what you track, and you kind of get what you emphasize, I think.
One more.
Speaking about Vincenzo, I mean, his match this week is going to be tough. He's facing a top-ranked kid. So, how's he been preparing to try to get ready for that? So it's one of his tougher matches so far.
Well, I'm not sure who they'll have at that weight class yet. I mean, they do have an All-American that's that weight. I don't know if he's in or not, or if he's wrestled, but they've got a lot of depth. Lehigh has a lot of depth, a lot of good kids. But it'll be a big match for him. Anytime you wrestle in the Jordan Center, anytime you wrestle here, it's a big deal just because of the intensity and the atmosphere. And I don't think he's too happy with his first performance at Rec Hall, so we'll give him a chance to just give him another shot to go wrestle in front of Penn State fans, and hopefully just wrestle the way he wants to wrestle. But he knows he's a competitor. The bigger the match, the better he'll wrestle. That's why we recruited him.
Was it a knee for Venati?
I don't know. I don't know too much whether he's wrestled or not. But obviously, very good kid, tough kid.
All right, thanks, Kel.
Yeah, thanks, guys.